everybody, welcome back to another PJ Storytime. Tonight we're going to read stories about things that happen on the farm, all the animals that live on the farm. And I know that I'm ready for a story and Pixie is always ready for a story. But my question is, are you ready for a story? So get your clapping hands going. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. Okay, so our first story tonight is called Tractor Mac Arrives at the Farm by Billy Steers. Sibley the horse lived on Stony Meadow Farm. He was a hard worker. Tug and pull, haul and drag, he did the work of 2 strong horses. Sibley's days were spent plowing in the spring, mowing in the summer, harvesting in the fall, and logging in the winter. Very busy. Sibley's favorite job was pulling the hay wagon at the summer picnics. The children would all cheer for Sibley and give him treats of apples and carrots. One day, the animals heard a strange noise. Chug, chug a pop! They looked out of the barn. What did they see? A large red machine was parked in the farmyard, spewing smoke. Farmer Bill was seated on a bright, shiny new tractor. He had a big smile on his face. There's Farmer Bill. That evening, Farmer Bill moved the tractor into the barn. The animals came over to greet the newcomer. "What big black rubber tires you have," said Carla the chicken. "Look at all of your wires, gears, and cables," exclaimed Pete the pig. "Welcome to Stony Meadow Farm," said Sam the ram. "Welcome, welcome," the others all cried. The red tractor smiled. "Howdy do," he said. "My name is Mac. I can do the work of 10 horses, and I'm happy to be here." The animals gasped. 10 horses? You must be really strong. That night, Sibley was not able to sleep. Visions of mechanical horses danced in his head. Could Mac really do the work of 10 horses? What would be left for Sibley to do? Early the next morning, Farmer Bill climbed into Mac's seat and started the engine. Mac rumbled to life and they headed for the fields. Sibley wanted to be tacked up for the day's work, but nobody came. All that day, Sibley listened to the other animals chatter. "Did you see how fast Mac plowed the fields?" clucked the chickens. "He delivered the hay in less than an hour," baaed the sheep. "He hauled all the wood for the new roof," squealed the pigs. As the days passed, it was clear that Mac had taken over all of Sibley's jobs. "Soon they'll be turning you out to pasture," said Margot the cow. "You'll probably never have to work another day in your life." Just then, Sibley heard the sound of children. Maybe they were coming to the barnyard for a hayride. He galloped out of the barn and stopped abruptly at the fence. And there was Mac, pulling a dozen cheering children in a hay wagon. Sibley's hay wagon. Sibley had never felt so sad and useless in his whole life. What good is a workhorse who cannot work? In the weeks that followed, Sibley hoped that he would have a job to do, but every morning Farmer Bill and Mac left the barn without him. Sibley wondered if he had been forgotten for good. Finally, one day, Farmer Bill came back to the farm without Mac. "Sibley, old lad, I need your help. We have a problem that only you can fix." Rain had fallen during the night. The farmer led Sibley through the soggy grass to a far field where the ground was soaked with water. And there sat Mac, up to his axles in mud. With a tug and a yank, Sibley wrenched Mac free from the mud, and then he spent the rest of the day working in the soggy field while Mac sat behind the stone wall. When it was time to go back to the barn, Mac said, "Thanks for rescuing me, Sibley." Farmer Bill patted Sibley on the neck. "You were a big help today," he said. And from that day on, Farmer Bill let both Sibley and Mac work side by side, and they became the best of friends. The end. Okay, guys, now we're going to sing a song about a friend of mine. He happens to be a farmer. His name is Old MacDonald. And guess what? Old MacDonald had a farm. And now we're going to sing a song about some of the animals that live with Old MacDonald on his farm. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. So what does he have on his farm? Let's think. What is big, makes milk, and says moo? Do you know? Can you take a guess? That's right. It's a cow. So on his farm, he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O, with a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. What else does he have on his farm? Let's think. What is small, has a beak, and says buck, buck, buck? A chicken. So on his farm he had a chicken, E-I-E-I-O, with a buck, buck here and a buck, buck there, here a buck, there a buck, everywhere a buck, buck. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. So I'm thinking of one more animal that Old MacDonald has on the farm. And this animal has a curly little tail, and he says, oink, oink, oink. Can you tell me what that is? Did you guess a pig? On his farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O, with an oink oink here and an oink oink there, here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Must be awfully fun to live on the farm. Okay, guys, our next story tonight is called The Red Hen. This is by Rebecca and Ed Emberley. One beautiful morning, the red hen found a wonderful recipe for a cake. I like cake. This would be a treat for all of us, she thought, and it was called Simply Splendid Cake. This cake should be baked. Who will help me gather the ingredients, she asked. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the rat. Bribbit, said the frog. All right then, I shall do it myself. And she did. She got the sugar and the milk and the flour, all the ingredients. Now I have everything we need. Who will help me mix the cake? She asked. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the rat. Ribbit, said the frog. All right then, I shall do it myself. And she did. Mixing it. Now the cake is all mixed. Who will help me bake the cake, she asked. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the rat. Bribbit, said the frog. All right then, I shall do it myself. And she did. The cake came out of the oven golden and sweet. Who will help me ice the cake, she asked. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the rat. Ribbit, said the frog. All right then, she sighed. I'll do it myself. And she did. Now the cake is iced. Who will help me decorate the cake, she asked. She pretty much knew what was coming. Do you know what's coming? Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the rat. Ribbit, said the frog. All right then, I shall do it myself. And she did. Look at how beautifully she decorated that cake. Looks delicious. This cake looks splendid, said the red hen. Who will help me eat the cake? I will, said the cat. I will, said the rat. Ribbit, ribbit, said the frog. Humph, said the red hen. I think I will eat it myself. And you know what? She did. The end. All right, guys, that's all the stories and songs that we have for tonight. But if you come back next week, we'll have more stories and more songs for you. But for right now, it's time to say goodnight to our friends. It's time to say goodnight to all my friends. It's time to say goodnight to all my friends. It's time to say goodnight. Tuck your blankets nice and tight. It's time to say goodnight to all my friends. Good night, friends. See you next time.